The ball hit high and deep to right field. Grand slam. Lonnie Chisenhall hit it off the scoreboard. And the Clippers clear the bases to lead 4-0 here in the first.
You're cleared for takeoff.
Good evening and welcome in to Indians Minor League Magazine. Along with Jason Stamford, I'm Al Pulowski, and of course the big news this week, Tribe third baseman Lonnie Chisenhall promoted from Columbus on Monday, and the day that many Tribe fans have been waiting for, finally happened this week.
Well, this is going to be extremely exciting for Lonnie Chisenhall to actually get the opportunity to play at the big league level. He's one of the Indians' top prospects, and he's done a great job down in Columbus. The only thing that they were worried about was his defense. He's gotten that taken care of. We all know he can hit.
Yeah, in his last 5 games, he batted .429 with a couple of homers, 14 runs batted in. He was the International League Hitter of the Week from this past week, so Lonnie Chisenhall has been promoted from AAA to the Indians. And if you haven't heard, Adam Everett was designated for assignment to make room for Lonnie, both on the 25-man roster and also the 40-man roster as well. All right, let's see what else is coming up here on the show today. As usual, we'll take you around the minors. Also, Indians Vice President of Player Development Ross Atkins will join us to talk about some of the top prospects. Later, you'll hear from 2011 6th-round pick and Scrappers outfielder Bryson Miles, plus this week's Diamond in the Rough, and we'll reveal the Indians Minor League Player of the Week. All right, let's start off in Columbus, where Lonnie Chisenhall's teammate Jason Kipnis had himself, as usual, a good, productive week for the Clippers, and he's also been selected to play in the All-Star Futures game in Arizona. Clippers second baseman overall, batting .289 this season, 8 homers, 43 runs batted in. He'll be joined on the U.S. team by Kinston lefty Drew Pomeranz.
Well, Jason's had a great season so far in Columbus. He's shown that he can play at the big league level consistently. He's done a very nice job in the middle infield. Hopefully he gets the opportunity soon.
He very well could. He's not too far away. As we'll take a look at some other players to watch at AAA Columbus, Luis Valbuena having a great month of June, and Genmar Gomez, since he's been sent back down to Columbus, he's done everything right.
Well, Genmar Gomez has shown us all season long at the AAA level. He dominates that level. When he came up to the big leagues, he kind of struggled a little bit. But you look at what Luis Valbuena has been able to do down there. Now that he is down there and he's solidified himself, hopefully he figures it out from a hitting standpoint to take that and bring it back to the big leagues.
All right, let's head over to AA Akron, where we have a Mr. Clutch. His name is Juan Diaz, and he has been clutch for the Arrows. First on Friday, he had a tie-breaking 2-run homer in the 7th, helping the Arrows to a 3-1 win over Reading. Then on Saturday, he delivered again with a walk-off RBI in the 10th, breaking a 1-1 tie.
Well, Juan Diaz is really starting to show why he has the good power from gap to gap and also to be able to hit home runs. Very nice player to watch at that AA level.
Well, as you're seeing prospects on the move with Chisenhall getting promoted to the Indians, Tim Fedorov now gets promoted to AAA Columbus. We see the numbers on Diaz and C.C. Lee, who was also promoted to AAA, but Tim Fedorov had that monster hitting streak and has just continued to match the ball all season long.
Yeah, he really has, and I mean, he's done a very nice job. You know, hopefully these guys can continue as they move up and they progress. Now they're going to a little bit tougher realm at the AAA level, where you're going to start seeing veteran guys that have had big league experience, so that's a difference too.
Yeah, so nice to see these guys move up, but they will have some challenges as well. All right, let's go down to Class A now, and the Kinston Indians manager Aaron Holbert has the K-Tribe playing outstanding ball. After making a huge run for the first half division title that fell just a touch short, the Kinston Indians have gone 4-0 through Sunday to start the second half.
Well, yeah, you look at what Aaron's been able to do with that team. They have Drew Pomeranz. They have a really nice team. They've gotten off to a hot start in this second half, and I think that's a carryover from what they did in the first half.
Yeah, we told you that Drew Pomeranz is headed to the Futures games. Here's other players to watch at Kinston. Marty Popham with some good numbers. Jeremy Tice doing a nice job, and Justin Toole as well.
Yeah, and I like Justin Toole a lot. Another middle infielder, some decent speed with 12 stolen bases right now. Jeremy Tice has had a very nice season so far. Home runs are down a little bit, but hopefully, you know, with these guys getting settled in, having some good win streaks now, you'll start to see that creep up.
All right, we'll stay in Class A. We'll head over to Lake County now and check in with the Lake County captains, who had an all-star appearance last week from Argenis Martinez, along with a few other guys for Lake County at the Midwest League All-Star Game in Davenport, Iowa. Second baseman Martinez, though, went 1 for 2 with an RBI, even though the East lost 8-3.
Yeah, unfortunately, you know, Lake County only had one representative this year. but you see what they're capable of doing. They've got a very nice young team down there. The kids are really starting to put it together this second half. That'll be interesting to see how they continue to do that with Teddy Kubiak at the helm.
Now, more good news for the captains. Mike Rail, who's been outstanding this year, was named the Midwest League Pitcher of the Week. You see his numbers for the season, very good. And Jordan Cassis, a guy that you were familiar with from Mahoning Valley last year, Jay.
Yeah, I like the way Jordan Cassis played last year in Mahoning Valley, doing a very nice job right now, hitting .351 over his last eight games. But you look at what Mike Rail has done so far this season, 63 strikeouts, only 58 innings. Very impressive from the left side.
All right, let's head off now to Mahoning Valley, where Bryce Stoll is heading back to Lake County after a couple of games in Mahoning Valley. Last Tuesday against Batavia at Eastwood Field, Stoll here pitched 2 scoreless innings, got 3 strikeouts, and recorded the save as well.
Well, Bryce Stoll is a kid that the Indians really like a lot, coming off a rehab injury right now, moving up little by little. This kid is going to have the opportunity someday to pitch in the big leagues because of his power arm.
Yeah, the Indians very high on Bryce Stoll, so keep an eye on him. Some other players to watch down there. Jake Lowry, drafted this year, already off to a great start behind the plate. Cody Allen doing a nice job, and Tony Walters, high round pick from last season, doing a nice job at shortstop.
Yeah, and all these kids I've been able to actually see play, but you look at what Jake Lowry's been able to do so far in the short amount of time that he's been there. This kid can hit from a left-handed side, catcher, good-sized kid, very impressive.
All right, we'll take a break here with Indians Minor League Magazine. When we come back, Ross Atkins will join us. We'll be talking about several players, including the just promoted to the big leagues, Lonnie Chisenhall. Make sure you keep it right here. Indians Minor League Magazine on STO.
Beautiful. 26, 36 feet.